Hi everyone, my name is Iberi and welcome to my channel, Iberi's Journey. I'm 45 years old, living with sickle cell. Shocked, right? Yes, I get that a lot. Yes, I'm a sickle cell warrior and I've survived a domestic violence relationship. I'm a mom of two. So here is my journey. I'm trying to bring more comfort, safety for as many that are going through one difficult time or the other. So today I'll be sharing my truths as someone living with sickle cell. Not just the medical aspects, but more of the emotional, spiritual, and more of surviving the human side. So, living with sickle cell has not been easy. Oh my word, it hasn't at all. But luckily for me, for the past, let me say 10 to 15 years, I've not had a major crisis. I've been able to manage myself and understand my body. So yes, that's why I get that a lot that I don't look it. But it's okay. Growing up in those days, the pain was so unbearable. I was so fatigued, overwhelmed. Little tasks looked like or felt like a whole work. And don't get me started with the hospital visits. It was constant, absolute constant, and draining too. Because at times it felt like I was more at home in the hospital than in my own house. So it was really draining for me. But beyond the physical aspect, there were emotional weights that I couldn't really express because at that time, there was not much information about sickle cell. There was nobody to talk to. The only time I could really get a real information about sickle cell and understanding it was maybe in those days of my hospital visits with the doctor. And now I have to ask him questions where he tells me your PVC is low, you have jaundice, you have infections and all that. So I just had to start asking him questions. But luckily for me, or luckily for us, the internet came and it made it a whole lot better. So as far as that, the other emotional aspect was loneliness. Yeah, loneliness. I remembered back then in school, because of my condition, my dad had to tell my teacher and the school administration of my condition. And I noticed that I really didn't have friends. People were not coming close because maybe in their mind they felt it was contagious or they could get it or something. I really don't know, but growing up it was really lonely. I really didn't have much friends, and that also made me isolate. Yeah, isolate. I did not know how to um, bring out myself in the midst of people, to communicate and all that. So all these emotions bottled down inside of me. I felt disappointed. I felt guilty. I felt limited. So many feelings that I couldn't just know who to talk to or who to share what I was feeling, and then for them to really, really understand what I was really feeling. Okay, so it was a whole lot of struggle, daily struggle, and it was confusing at every given time. But like I said, looking back at sickle cell, it has really shaped my life. Yeah, in different ways I couldn't possibly imagine. A relationship? Absolutely. Back then, when my mates were getting married, then the confusion came. Then I finally got into a relationship. Motherhood came. How can I cope? Wow. Now I'm now a mother of two. So it really shaped me, and it has really opened me up to a different purpose, or will I say a different perspective to life. A different perspective to life. Because even as much as I didn't want to feel fragile, or I didn't want to feel like I'm a limitation, or I didn't want to feel like I couldn't do things. Even when I opted, or I felt like, okay, I want to help someone, because of everybody knew my status already, they were like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. It's so heartbreaking, let me use the word, back then, that I didn't even offer, or I didn't even want to even do anything. But I'm someone who is hyperactive. Okay, I love getting involved with things, making sure things are well organized and planned. I like relationship basically. You get? So if I'm meeting someone and we're chatting, I'm trying to get to know you. Okay? So even if I wanted to help, I couldn't, because I'll be stopped, or I'll be told, don't worry. And that brought a lot of disappointment for me. Guilt, lowest, low self-esteem, and my confidence dropped. So all these were all what I was feeling inside, but nobody to share it, nobody to talk about it, nobody was there to make me feel safe, to make me open up and share my emotions. And this is one of the key things that made me start this channel, because I know a lot of sickle cell warriors, caregivers, especially the parents, can be over it is a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And you need someone who could relate or understand what you are going through, to hold space for you. And me coming to this age, I felt I just need to share my journey. Maybe in that process, I'll be able to encourage as many people as I can. So that is one of the key factors that made me open this channel, and to open up myself, to be vulnerable, to share my journey. So this turning point has taught me that some new things about resilience, positive mindset. If you are a warrior, you need to be positive. Your mindset has to change. You have to read books. You need to be intentional about yourself. you need to be intentional. I don't know how much I can overemphasize on being intentional about yourself. There are things you can't do that others can, and it's okay. You just have to accept that reality and work with it. And at the end, you come out stronger and better, living a self-healthy life. Also remember to be compassionate with yourself. Love yourself. Self-love is important. And take things easy. Yes, take things easy. Like I remembered when there are sometimes I'll be expecting so many things. I would give myself so much tasks, forgetting my body, and at the end I break down. So this journey has made me even have less expectation for myself or for anything that is going on. What I can't do, I can't handle it. I won't even bother. I won't even consider it. So that's how you need to, we need to be intentional about ourselves. So what has kept me going over the years is understanding myself. Yeah, accepting my limitations. That this is who I am and it's okay. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. But just to be patient with myself, to be kind with myself, and take care of myself, have a positive mindset, a positive view to life. I also have some daily routines I do. Sleep well, take more fruit and veggie, okay, little exercise, not strenuous ones, just little exercise. Watch your body, listen to your body, because I've observed that before a crisis will come up, your body would have given you signs. Absolutely, yes. So your body will give you signs. So even if you're pursuing something and your body says rest, please do rest. And don't feel bad for taking that rest. Don't feel bad for choosing yourself. Okay? I do journaling, meditation, and I try to honor myself in the most peaceful and relaxed way. Surviving is not about pain or avoiding or enduring pain. No, it's not. It's just about finding ways to live through it fully, even in the midst of all the chaos or all the struggle. So, my journey has taught me that healing is not about forgetting pain. That I don't have crisis doesn't make me forget that I'm a sickle cell warrior. Nah, it just makes me to be cautious of the things I do. Walking through that pain, avoiding it. And by doing that, I'm also transforming it into something positive or having a sense of purpose. I've learned to also be kind to myself, self-love, and more, and read up or look for ways to make life easy for me. Yes, I can't do it all. If I need to outsource, I outsource. Yes, it's financially draining, absolutely. But I always tell myself that I can't trade I will prefer to spend more than to go through a crisis. So whatever payment or whatever spending I'm spending to avoid me having pain is really worth it. So living in peace and knowing my story can help someone out there. So if this resonates with you, if you understand some of the things I've said, I would like you to come, let's heal together. Yes, it's workable. We heal by staying together. And in this channel, I'll be dropping some of my 2 cents, how I coped, what I'm doing, what I'm taking, to just help someone out there. Just to help somebody out there. And for posterity's sake, you never know. Someone somewhere might actually need it. So don't feel you're alone. No, you are not. And your journey matters. Your voice matters. So don't give up. And together we'll find the strength to actually living a life while we discover the path of healing. So till I come your way in the next video, do have a lovely day. And don't forget, please do like. I love to read your comments. Okay? And subscribe to this channel so that once my video drops, you'll be the first to know.